I started washing and putting away my roommate's favorite mug whenever she uses it. When she caught me, I lied about why.
Oh, is this one of those people that likes to, they think they're seasoning their coffee mug by never washing it?
Is disgusting.
I saw that on TikTok. It's
Seasoned
called like,
coffee.
they called it like cowboy coffee. And I'm like,
What
no, there's no way, right? You're legit not washing it? They're
Why
like,
is
yeah,
it called cowboy coffee?
this is how the Cowboys did it.
I imagine they also washed it.
You gotta believe they did.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Also, just because this is how they did it 200 years ago is
Yeah.
not a good
Well, because they had no
excuse.
technology for cleaning stuff back then.
Well, they
I
also
assume.
Didn't know it was bad for you to like ingest day old things. You know what I mean? Like,
We got science now.
yeah.
We got
yeah,
science and the technology to avoid this. Also, Cowboys died at probably what, 30 years old? You gotta imagine.
They also haven't won since the 90s, so.
Ooh.
Oh, Cowboys.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
And I'm from here and I talk shit about them all the time.
Did you see
Anyways,
that Jerry Jones said, we're not planning on doing anything? Holy shit, it must suck to be a fan.
So moral of that is don't do what the Cowboys do.
Yeah.
yeah, because you'd be a loser if you did.
Yeah, we're talking the old Cowboys and also
And the
the
current
Dallas
ones.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is us, Sean, me and Sean talking about how both of our franchise never won a damn thing either. So-
Yeah. Y'all did win Super Bowls.
All right. Story goes as this. I, 30 male, share an apartment with my friend, 30 female. I'll call her Gwen. Gwen has a lot of mugs, more than will fit in the cup cupboard all at once. So she rotates them seasonally. She loves swapping them out. I ask why, and she says it's like getting new mugs every couple months. But there are 2 mugs in her collection that never leave the kitchen.
We do the same. We have like our fall mugs and then like summer, spring mugs
Where do you put all the other mugs? Because we are quickly getting into the situation.
in the basement.
Oh, in the basement?
Yeah. We bought like one of those dish like holding things, like the soft ones. And then we just put it in their shelves down there.
Yeah, because we have like, people will give us like birthday mugs, or like when we got engaged, we got like Mr. and Mrs. mugs.
Yeah.
And then like people gave us Christmas mugs. I'm like, all right, dude, this is too many fucking mugs.
I don't think we drink enough hot things for us to have multiple a lot of mugs. We have a lot of water bottles, which is insane.
Same.
Yeah, I feel like there's a new trendy water bottle every year or two.
I feel like I have a Nawala store. Like,
Please
It's all
sponsor
of
us.
us.
so much shit. Please sponsor us for real. Me and Josh use that shit. Well, actually, Sean too used that shit heavily.
Yeah.
But there are 2 mugs in her collection that never leave the kitchen. They are rarely in the cupboard because the second they are washed, she uses them again. We have a dishwasher, but it's broken. Part of our chore division is that we each take care of our own dishes. The thing is, I know she doesn't like doing her dishes. It's a sensory thing. But she insisted that we do our own dishes, and I thought that was pretty fair. I also know that Gwen's most favorite is her Spider-Man mug. She's never told me that, and I can just tell because a Spider-Man mug gets picked before any of the others when it's clean. I know this because I see in the sink every day for her to wash before bed with her other dishes from the day. There were times that her dishes sat for a couple days before she could force herself to work through the sensory issues and get them done. It never got to the point of smelling bad, and she apologized every time for any dishes she left overnight. I truly did not mind when that happened. I understand the sensory issues, and I'm proud of her for keeping on top of it as much as she was. Gotta say, what a understanding roommate here.
Yeah.
It seems like a good partnership going on.
It does.
Absolutely. Now comes the part I need to get off my chest. The background info was important, I promise. Every time Gwen realizes she can use her Spider-Man mug, she dances an adorable happy dance while making her tea for the morning. She doesn't seem to realize she's dancing or doesn't realize I notice her dancing. It's also me when I get my food.
Man, this is making me wonder, am I observant enough of my best friends? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd memorize or notice any of these things, unfortunately. I'm taking a long look in the mirror of myself.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would notice them like if they had a favorite few mugs. Because I do. I have a couple mugs that I just circulate, even though we have a ton.
Nice. I use whatever's the
Most convenient.
whatever's in front.
That's
Readily
wild.
accessible.
It's wild that you don't have a favorite.
I think I brought my favorite to work.
Oh, okay.
And I just
That
have
makes
it at
sense.
work. And then all the other mugs, I'm like, yeah, they're mugs. They're nice.
Okay. All right.
Either way, it's my favorite part of the day when I'm getting ready for work and she dances a happy dance while getting her breakfast because she gets to use her Spider-Man mug every single morning. It seriously cheers her up, and she's been a lot more positive throughout the day since I started doing this. Gwen found me washing her dishes last week. I had been doing them for a while, but this was the first time she walked in and caught me bubble-handed washing her Spider-Man mug. Not gonna lie, I panicked. She thanked me for helping her and then asked why I started to do her dishes too. She even asked if I was annoyed by her dishes when she left them. This was absolutely not the case. But I couldn't tell her I watch her happy dances, because that's creepy, right? But it's so cute and it makes me so happy to see her so happy. If she knew I watch her dance, she would feel self-conscious and stop doing them. She's pretty shy about stuff like that. She won't sing in front of anyone, but singing is one of her favorite things to do, and I've caught her singing along to her music before she realizes I'm home more than she realizes. I also pretend not to notice when that happens, and she has a really pretty voice. I couldn't tell her why I'm really doing her dishes, or I would lose my favorite part of my day. I told her I like to get mine done every night. It's something my mom always told me to do, and I was already there, so it wasn't a big deal to do hers too. It saves water, and she does a few of the household chores that I hate because she likes them, so I don't mind doing this one tiny extra chore that she doesn't like. I felt like I was pretty obviously not telling the truth, but I think she believed me, lol. She didn't tell me to stop, and she hasn't brought it up since she caught me. So I still get to see her happy dances when she goes in the kitchen and sees her Spider-Man mug ready for her to start the day. So there are a few edits. Edit 1. All right, I'm headed to bed. Thank you for the comments. To clarify, we are just friends. We are roommates now, but we are friends first. Anyways, it's been fun, but it's 5 a.m. and I have an appointment at 10 a.m. This should be fun. Edit number 2. It is now 9 a.m. I just woke up to so many notifications. Jesus H. Christ, what happened while I was napping? Thank you everyone for your responses. I did not expect my habit that I thought I would be seen as weird or creepy to get so much attention. I'm so glad so many of you got a smile from my post. As you can tell, I like to give people a reason to smile. I hope you all have an amazing day. Edit 3. Guys, she found the fucking post.
Oh no.
Scatter. No, for real. She commented on this post and she made an account specifically to comment. How did this happen and how did it happen so goddamn fast? I didn't think she was on Reddit. She's always on YouTube watching video games or listening to stories. Hopefully it's Reddit on Wiki.
Oh man.
She used a picture of the mug as a profile pic. I'm panicking and I'll update when I'm brave enough to go out the kitchen. I can hear her cooking.
Whoa, that's sick.
Whoa.
Roommate finding it in real time. I hope it doesn't change the dynamic.
Hopefully.
But yeah, asshole for lying to your friend.
Oh man, I've never agreed harder with Josh. You fucking suck, dude.
You deserve to get mugged, bitch.
Just kidding.
Like, what do I say after a wholesome story?
Yeah, it's always difficult.
Was there an update or that's
there
where
is
they
an
left?
update.
Oh, okay.
All right. You guys ready for the update? Because I know y'all ain't got much to say.
Yeah,
with
we don't
this
have to
wholesome story.
Just my dumbass joke, and that's it.
All right. Update goes as this. Good morning, y'all. A couple of days ago, I made a post at 3 in the morning to confess to doing my roommate's dishes because I secretly love to watch her do a happy dance when she sees her favorite mug is clean for her to use again. That post changed our lives, and I'm only being a little dramatic by saying that. I got to say, thanks to everyone who upvoted and commented on my original post. I'm still shook at just how many people read about me and my mug happy best friend. The amount of people saying my post made them smile or reminded them of their own friendship or significant others has kept me smiling for days. I'm kind of into making people happy, if that wasn't already obvious, so the fact that so many people had even moment of positivity because of me has been awesome. Because Lord, we all need it right now, some positivity.
It made Sean rethink his friendships though.
Yeah, I'm like, am I a piece of shit?
I try and kill my friends with peanut allergies.
Yeah, but I will never notice if they're getting an allergic reaction or not because I don't really pay attention to them like that, right, John?
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm only friends with alphas. We don't have alphas.
When I made that original post, it was because I just wanted to tell someone about the mug dancing, but I knew Gwen wouldn't like it if I told anyone we knew, so I came to Reddit to shout to the void, and oh boy, did the void shout back.
Yeah, I gotta start choosing a less popular website, I think.
And especially people like us who fucking reads the shit.
Yeah.
Go to Tumblr.
Yeah, no one's on there anymore.
Don't make me go back to Tumblr because, anyways, there were so many. Oh wait, never mind. They stopped
John,
doing that.
did you leave Tumblr when they took the porn?
Yeah,
away?
they took it down. I was like, fucking deactivate. I don't need this shit no more, bro.
Low key, me and Nancy were talking about this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they made a Tumblr died whenever they took porn away," and she was like, was there an outcry for that? And I was like, yeah, that was the tipping point for a lot of people, apparently. There are so many jokes and videos on the internet. Just like, I guess I just didn't use Tumblr for porn. And I was like,
well, I mean, I had to make do what I had to make do back then. You know what I'm saying? There were so many comments asking if I really thought we were just friends. And I'll be honest, when I made that post, we absolutely were just friends. We had never talked about being more than friends, and I was happy being friends because we have an amazing friendship. I hadn't really thought about there being a possibility for more because dating was always something I planned to do when I had my life together or when I had more money. I never let myself consider what I was missing out on by waiting for the right time. Her finding my post opened up the chance for Gwen and I to talk about things that we hadn't before, and over breakfast that morning, we found where we stood with each other and what we thought things could look like moving forward, depending on what we both agreed was the best course. We didn't make any solid plans or decisions and didn't want to rush into something that would ruin the good we already had going for us, but I'll admit, I was hoping for a specific outcome.
Whoa.
sounds like they could get a shirt on Reddit on wikishop.com.
Maybe you'll get a specific outcome.
Maybe they could get a mug from Reddit on wikishop.com. There you go.
Now we're
It'd
talking.
be so
They do
sick
love
if you guys
mugs.
get that. I'm just
The
saying.
sickest.
There was one comment on that first post that had really caught my attention. To paraphrase, they told me to think about how I would feel if someone else got to see Gwen do her happy mug dance instead of me, and it hit me so hard. I didn't mind the idea of someone else seeing her so happy. I just don't know if anyone she dates would notice what I did and decide to do what I did. What if they didn't care or didn't think it was that important or any other things I do to make her laugh or smile? I really didn't like the thought of not being there to make sure she had that extra reason to smile in that morning. And it put in parentheses, Gwen wants me to admit that I'm a sappy moron because I teared up writing this. I'm a sensitive man in touch with my emotions, and you know you love it, so shut it, you winky face. So,
Hell yeah.
we love a sensitive guy.
We do.
To all the people saying it's possible for a platonic relationship to be like ours, you're absolutely correct. Our friend group is very open with physical and verbal affection, and we help each other all the time with big and small things. Awesome friend group.
Hell yeah.
We all say I love you to each other. It's just normal communication for us as a group, not just between Gwen and I. And honestly, if I hadn't made my original post, I'm not sure when or if we had gotten to the point we are now. Maybe we would have continued as we were, and that would have been just as happy of an outcome. Just a different one, like a choose your own adventure with multiple options for good resolutions. Which brings me to the actual update. Gwen and I agreed we want to try dating.
Whoa.
We aren't putting new labels in our relationship yet, but our first date is next week. I'm making it all a surprise, and Gwen helped write this post and will be reading the comments, so I can't give any details. But it's going to be the best first date she has ever been on, or I'll eat my candy corn patterned socks. I think she might be the one for me, and I'm going to take every chance I can to make sure she thinks the same about me. Y'all are the best, and we love you. Do something kind for your loved ones, for us, and everyone can and should find something to happy dance about. It makes life more fun. From Gwen and Peter.
Whoa. Now the next stage of their relationship is to ask if they want to move in together.
I mean, they're already living
Nailed
together.
it.
Oh shit. Skipped a step.
Very cute.
That's awesome.
Maybe that's why I don't notice the thing with all the homies, you know? I'm not trying to sleep with them anymore.
Ever since Nancy put a ring on my finger, I stopped having those thoughts with my boy.
Sorry, Chris and Ryan. It's over. Y'all had y'all's chance. Yeah, y'all had y'all's chance.
After Ryan left your ass for a whole ass year,
I'm
right?
saying.
Like you're just like, you know what? I'm over it.
Kind of rude.
You could never have me now.
Yeah.
I
I will say this did make me miss having roommates just for like the friendship part of that. That was a fun time in life. Marriage is obviously better, but it was fun living with friends for a while.
My two buddies, they live like one person in between them. They bought houses on opposite sides. And,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and so
That's tight.
it's like the perfect middle ground of being like, we have our own spaces with our partners, but like hang out whenever we want.
That's fucking sick. There's like a plot of land where I guess whoever bought it, like in the last decade or whatever, they just built 3 houses and it's just their own little neighborhood. I don't know if they're family or
That's
friends
sick.
or what, but I'm like, that's so sick, dude.
Borderline
Also-
cult.
Maybe. I don't know. Loki, if I had the money, I'd be like, dude, I
Yeah.
mean, why are we not?
We do talk about that a lot with our property. It's like you could build like 3-4 houses, have all our friends move there. It'd be sick.
Damn,
so sick.
that'd be the dream. Imagine just us being like, hey, I'll meet you outside. Let's record soon.
Oh, the studio is in the backyard.
Oh, that would be the dream.
That would be sick.
We can all be sweaty in the same room together instead of us being sweaty in 3 separate places.
No, we get some good AC.
Yeah, we'd get some AC.
Oh yeah. I just didn't want, like the pop because my fucking AC vents right there. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we're starting off wholesome, so I don't think I have anything too bad this week, so it's not that crazy.
This is like your second episode in a row going wholesome.
Yeah, because live streams I bring out the worst.
Yeah, just for me.
Just for you, baby.
Sick, dude. I don't have any of the trauma, dude.
I'll bring better ones this time around, Josh.
I won't.
Good. So get me back, brother. I don't mind.
Get therapy.